Comes Zahid once again. This time much more fuller. Drills that one down the ground. Will be the first boundary of the morning in this match.
Lot of zip of the surface, as you mentioned. Well, that one has gone behind square, and that one will find the fence as well and pass the wicketkeeper, who put in a decent enough effort but still not quite able to stop it.
Well, that is one of the reasons why you need to have that fine leg much more closer to the wicketkeeper. Here comes Zahid. Final over of the power play. Tries to pierce the gap on the offside, and he gets a lot of bat on that one.
Once again he goes. This time he's found the outside edge. And there's the first wicket for the Berlin Eagles cricket club.
It was almost looking as if he was waiting to middle the ball since a long time, and yep, he has to take the long way. Would like to dominate the spinners. Comes Rahman again. He's flighting the ball well. Goes on to the back foot. Oh, and he's bowled him brilliantly.
The middle overs where we have seen a lot of wickets, and once again we see another one. As we see the replay of that one, asking him to go on the back foot, and does really well to hit the stumps. Berlin Cricket Club are once again struggling here. And that's a swing, misses, and there's another wicket for Rahman.
3 wickets down, and now they're struggling. The Berlin Cricket Club at 45 for 3. Let's have a look at the replay once again. It comes from very higher trajectory because of his height. Hits him plumb in the center. No hesitation from the umpire, and it is wicket number 3 as Sagar Kataria, Saddam Gill, and one right arm off break bowler looks to go for the big shot. He's connected that one, but it's straight into the hands and out. In and out of his hands did it go, and I think it is going to be a maximum in the end. And up. Here comes Hamza again. Good delivery. This time he's asked for it again, and he has been given out.
And, well, beats the batter, and the wicketkeeper this time he wasn't going to be late. Karanvi just wanting to play that one through the offside. So 80 is also on the cards now. Well, he's connected this one though, and the fielder, well, he's dropped it. It's gone right through his hands, and that's gone away for a maximum to add insult to injury. Well, once again he goes, this time down the wicket, and that's the maximum that he was searching for. Rohit saying that's
the bowler previously. Coming around the wicket now, change in angle. Probably a good change in angle, but the result remains the same. He had to drag that one from outside off, but he's still
6 of 16. Well, once again he connects. Once again muscles that one, this time towards that cow corner region. Right then, last delivery of the innings. Charges down the wicket, it will be a stumping. Well,
excellent knock from Rohit, 32 of 18 to end the innings. Premeditated shot this one. Even before the ball was delivered, he went out of his crease and tried to just swamp it on the onside, and gets stumped in the end. Good work by the keeper, quick glove work. But 91 is what they've got. Piyush, do you reckon this is a good score with the Berlin Eagle? To play a captain's knock, it's up in the air. Unfortunately, it has gone nowhere, and it will be the first wicket for the Berlin Cricket Club. Bowling to Hamza over the wicket. Placed that one on the offside. This is a beautiful shot. He knew exactly where the fielders were. All he had to do was just put the ball above. To come up with better results in terms of extras.
Well, once again it's gone high up in the air. Keeper underneath it, and he will take that one. Valued one of the highest wicket takers in this tournament, if not the highest. Well, once again in the air. Is there a chance? Well, no, it isn't. The fielder was inside the circle at mid-off, and a boundary for Hamza, one of the highest wicket takers in this tournament, if not the highest. Well, once again in the air. Is there a chance? Well, no, it isn't. The fielder was inside the circle at mid-off, and a boundary for Hamza.
Well, the whole point of bringing in Yashwant is to get the left-hander. But what the left-hander decides, well, he'll meet fire with fire.
Once again goes big down the ground, and he's played it straight down the throat of the fielder at mid-on.
To the Berlin Eagles, they're facing dot deliveries or they're either getting maximums. All they need to do is just rotate the strike after maximums to make it a really productive over. They don't really need to go all in terms of hitting, but let's have a look at the dismissal as well. Proper off spinner's dismissal. Left-hander looking to create some room, looking to try and find some space. They've got, and of course they'll be using Rohit Singh later. There you go. Gill comes and Gill delivers. Another wicket down for the Berlin Eagles.
And in the end, it was you hit and I miss. The bail just went flying up in the air. That is how good it was.
Excellent piece of bowling this. Wicket to wicket. Just following the... Much more Fuller, and he's bowled him again.
To defend here up against this batting lineup.
Well, absolutely, Piyush rightly said.
Here for them. They will need these two to fire. And Zahid, well, has he fired on that occasion? He's clobbered that one, and it's gone away for a maximum. Excellent strike.
Left as well. And as we say that, the captain comes up with a surprise change in Karan Veer, who's not been bad in this tournament either. Looks to go for the big shot. He's really got the full throttle into that one, has Zahid, but he has been caught.
Well, this is beautiful piece of bowling. Well, this time Juma Khan will connect, but won't quite find the distance. Well, in fact, it seems like it was in the... Still 47 required. Still, it's very much gettable, though. As we see the replay there, well, this one will tell us a lot more of where it exists.
Of the Berlin Cricket Club has found the weakness of the Berlin Eagles, and that is facing off spin. This time, Rahman goes for the big shot, and he hits it in the gap. It will be another boundary. So not the best of start for Mohit in his spell.
Walks down the track and connects that one ever so well. Well, that is an absolute monster by Juma Khan.
This really keeps them alive because the required run rate had gone up to 17. And then Jatinder again around the wicket, much more quicker again. This should be another one. Yes, it is. Wicket number 8 now falls for the Berlin Eagles Cricket Club. And it's the first.
Well, I think that is the 5th time that has happened in this innings. The ball just going straight up in the air. Once again, a top edge goes flying over. And in the end, the fielder inside the circle. Right then, 2 is left. He connects this one. And this one will go out of the park. 50 is up for the Berlin Eagles Cricket Club. 54 for...
Well, a one-sided win this in the end for the Berlin Cricket Club as they come out on top and win yet another one.